Good morning. Today is Monday, April 30th, and this is Gladiator in Sweats here with your daily tarot reading. It's the day after the full moon, so I think we may be still feeling some of that intensity of the energy. I know I felt it. I'm a Scorpio moon and rising, so I definitely felt it, and I'm still feeling it. So it's not even necessarily like heavy in a bad way, but like I definitely can feel like this sense of like depth with everything. I don't know, kind of hard to explain, but maybe my other Scorpios out there and like water signs in general get what I'm saying. But anyway, let's just hop right into it. We're gonna start with the positive energies. I like to do, positive and negative, or, what we perceive as positive and negative. Try and give us a balance out of things. So, positive and negative. Oop. Wow, totally missed there. What kind of insight can we, the collective conscious, receive on the positive energies we can be aware of today? Wow, my shuffling is all off today. Like I said, I don't know. I can feel it in the air. I don't know. Something just feels kind of eerily mysterious today. But all right. So we have the Knight of Swords. So it seems like maybe today we may be feeling a bit maybe a bit blunt and direct with the way that we think, in the way that we perceive things today. The Knight is usually people will associate with like the energy of a teenager, and that the energy isn't very balanced. It can go back and forth between, positive or negative. So with the Knight of Swords, you can get someone that's knowledgeable, someone that's, logical, that's very kind of like analytical, and they're able to put that to, a good use. They're able to be very forthright with their thoughts. On the other hand, on the flip side, this is a person that can be, a bit too blunt, that their words are very cutting, that, the truth is, being given, but it doesn't have an air of compassion. It doesn't have any sense of care for any of the emotional bearing of what they're saying. So if we go into the negative energies that we may be aware of today. Four of Swords. So a lot of mental energy today. So Four of Swords speaks of it usually speaks of mental rest, mental contemplation, maybe like mental focus. I believe I've pulled this up a few times, and I always am drawn to the way that it has one sword balancing on its nose. It has one thought, one focused thought. So maybe with these two together, this is telling of, maybe being a little bit too forthright and too set in your thoughts and in what you believe. Maybe being too set in, being a little bit too opinionated, maybe. And not listening enough, Maybe too much, giving of your opinion, and too much, being forthright, well, this is what I think, and this, being very tunnel-minded, maybe. Maybe that's, not really the way to go today. Let's see what we can do, or what can be recommended that we do to work with you know, this strong mental energy that we're dealing with today. All right. The Magician. Wow, bottom of the deck, though, is the Fool. So, yeesh. This is actually really good, though. So this speaks to me of, you know what? I really actually, with both of these cards, it feels like being more open to the infinite possibilities, you know? I think this could be speaking of, like, yeah, being too set in stone, and not even set in stone, but being too, like, set and directed on one way of thinking, on one paradigm, on one, you know, one perception, and maybe really needing to make yourself very, very open to the possibilities, to the magic that is around. You know, the Magician, you know, speaks of being able to, you know, like infinite manifestation, the way that it has, you know, the infinity symbol up here. It has elements, pieces of every, like, element. You know, it has fire, and it has the sword, it has the air, it has the water. You know, it has everything that it needs to be able to create whatever it needs to. And with the Fool always speaks of, you know, being willing to, you know, being willing to take a chance, being willing to roll the dice, you know. Kind of not knowing exactly where you're going sometimes, but kind of being willing to go with it anyway. This can be, you know, every card can have a negative way of looking at it, but with these, you know, being in the best way that we can work with this, it seems like really needing to kind of let go, and really being willing to, like, let your mind wander, let your mind be open to, like, the possibility of, you know, anything, really. Like, the Fool with the Magician, like, that's some crazy stuff. I mean, I don't even think I need to really pull a clarification card, but, I mean, I'll do one more just because, I don't know, that was kind of wild for it to be two major arcana cards. Let's just do one more. Conclusion for this reading for us all today, for this daily reading on April 30th. All right. So yeah, 9 of Wands. Just as a conclusion, I think I've been pulling this. Maybe I'm actually thinking of the monthly readings I've been doing for everyone, because this card has been coming up a lot for everyone for the month of May. So this does kind of speak of spiritual stamina, you know, having the fire to keep going, not just keep going, but to be willing to have the fire to keep going up the stairs, even when you can't see, you know, you can't see the end, you know. Ugh, I have to get over saying, you know, guys. But, yeah. You know, having the will and the drive to keep going. So, yeah, I guess today, you know, you're probably going to be well aware of being in your mind today, but kind of let yourself be open to more possibilities. Let yourself be more open to, you know, being open to I don't want to keep saying being open to the possibilities, but I'm getting the feeling that, like, for a lot of us, we've been going through almost like a loop, like day after day. And really, it really is like a mental loop, and we have to break through the mental loop by thinking of the possibilities, and not just thinking of, but allowing ourselves to be open to the possibilities of new outcomes, to new, to just new. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that resonated with some of you. Follow me on Instagram at Gladiator in Sweats if you do feel free to. And I think that is it. I'm still getting around to doing the monthly, or the like the May 1st to May 15th readings for all the signs. Those may not get up before the 1st, but I'm trying to get those done this week, trying to make sure that I, put my energy into them and I'm not like rushing them just to get them out to you guys. So yeah, that's it. As always, I hope everyone has a great Monday. Try and take it easy. Try and give your mind a mental rest today. The moon card kind of been flipping out a little bit as I've been talking, so with the Scorpio full moon, yeah, we're kind of digging in deep, and so just kind of allow yourself to surrender to it, and not just surrender to it, but allow yourself to consider new ways of, just new ways of perceiving information that you receive today. So without further ado, you guys, take care and have a blessed one. Bye.